Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel The World Coin. On this channel, we explore rare and valuable coins from around the world. Old dollar coins, error coins, and hidden treasures that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you love coin collecting, or want to know the real value of coins you already own, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss an update. Let's get started with today's rare coin. I have 3 videos of 5 cents Canada, so let's get started. The 5 cents Canada 2008, commonly known as the 2008 Canadian nickel, is a modern yet historically meaningful coin that demonstrates how even a recent circulation issue can develop significant numismatic importance and unexpected market value when condition, rarity, and unique minting characteristics align. Because while millions of 5-cent coins were produced for everyday use across Canada in 2008, only a limited number survive today in attractive collectible condition or with rare features that can elevate their worth into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Canadian 5-cent coin has a long and respected history dating back to 1922, and by 2008 it had already become a familiar symbol of Canadian identity, featuring designs that reflect national pride, stability, and continuity. The 2008 issue belongs to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose effigy appeared on Canadian coinage for decades, making her portrait one of the most recognized images in Commonwealth numismatics, and the obverse of the 2008 Canadian 5 cents displays a refined portrait of the Queen designed by Susanna Blunt, notable for its realistic, uncrowned depiction that emphasized dignity and modernity, and in very fine condition the coin shows smooth, even circulation wear while still retaining a strong facial outline, visible eye and nose structure, partial hair detail, and clear inscriptions including Elizabeth II and D.G. Regina, along with the date 2008, all of which contribute to solid eye appeal for collectors. The reverse of the coin features the iconic beaver, a long-standing national symbol of Canada representing hard work, resourcefulness, and the country's fur trade heritage, and in very fine examples the beaver's body outline, head, tail, and surrounding water lines remain clearly visible, along with strong lettering of Canada and 5 cents, reflecting the enduring strength of this classic design. Compositionally, the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin was struck in nickel-plated steel, a significant departure from earlier pure nickel issues, marking Canada's transition toward more cost-effective and technologically advanced coinage materials, which adds another layer of historical importance for collectors who study changes in minting practices. The year 2008 itself is historically significant, as it coincided with a period of global economic uncertainty, increased metal price volatility, and evolving public attitudes toward small denomination coins, factors that influenced how coins were produced, circulated, and preserved. While the majority of 2008 Canadian 5-cent coins remain common in heavily circulated condition and are usually worth face value, what transforms certain examples into high-value collectibles is the presence of rare mint errors, varieties, and exceptional preservation, including off-center strikes, broad strikes caused by missing collars, clipped planchettes, lamination errors, die cracks, die chips, misaligned dies, weak or missing plating, and struck-through grease or debris errors, all of which occurred during high-speed minting operations and are now actively sought by error coin collectors worldwide. Particularly dramatic error examples, especially those that are visually striking and authenticated by professional grading services, have demonstrated the ability to sell for hundreds of dollars, while exceptionally rare or unique error coins, top population certified pieces, or coins with unusual minting anomalies have reached the $1,000 range in specialized auctions and private sales. From a collector's perspective, the 2008 Canadian 5 cents is appealing because it represents the modern era of Canadian coinage while still carrying traditional national symbolism, making it attractive to both modern coin collectors and those who focus on design transitions and minting technology. Ultimately, the 5 cents Canada 2008 in very fine condition stands as a powerful reminder that coin value is not determined solely by age or denomination, but by a complex combination of history, design, composition changes, rarity, condition, and unique minting features, and while most examples remain ordinary pocket change, the right coin with the right characteristics can transform a simple 5-cent piece into a collectible valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars, securing its place as an underrated yet fascinating chapter in Canadian numismatic history. Next video. The 5 cents Canada 1976, widely known as the 1976 Canadian nickel, is a historically rich and culturally important coin that reflects a pivotal era in Canadian history and numismatics, and while it was originally produced as a common circulation coin intended for everyday transactions, its connection to a major national milestone, combined with condition rarity and the presence of unique minting features, has allowed certain examples to rise dramatically in value, sometimes reaching the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The year 1976 holds special significance in Canada because it coincided with the Montreal Summer Olympics, an event that placed Canada on the global stage and influenced many aspects of Canadian culture, economy, and coin production. And although the standard 5-cent coin did not carry a special Olympic design, it was struck during this historic period, making it an important time marker for collectors. The Canadian 5-cent coin itself has a long tradition dating back to the early 20th century, and by 1976 it had become a deeply familiar symbol of Canadian daily life, commerce, and national identity. The obverse of the 1976 Canadian 5 cents features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, showing the Queen wearing a tiara, a classic and regal depiction that dominated Canadian coinage during the mid-20th century. And in very fine condition the coin displays smooth, even wear while still preserving key details such as the Queen's facial outline, visible eye and nose shape, partial hair and tiara detail, and clear inscriptions including Elizabeth II, DG Regina, and the date 1976, giving the coin solid visual appeal despite honest circulation. The reverse showcases the iconic beaver, one of the most enduring national symbols of Canada, representing industriousness, resilience, and the country's historical roots in the fur trade, and in very fine examples the beaver's body, head, tail, and surrounding water lines remain well outlined, with strong, readable lettering of Canada and 5 cents, reflecting the timeless strength of this design. Compositionally, the 1976 Canadian 5-cent coin was struck in pure nickel, a metal choice that distinguished Canadian nickels from many other world coins and gave them a unique weight, feel, and magnetic properties. And this pure nickel composition is especially important to collectors because it marks an era before Canada transitioned to plated steel coinage in later decades. Historically, the mid-1970s were a time of economic pressure, inflation, and rising metal prices, which affected how coins were produced, circulated, and preserved, and many 5-cent coins from this period experienced heavy circulation, making surviving examples in very fine or better condition more desirable today. While most standard 1976 Canadian nickels in average circulated condition trade near face value, what transforms certain coins into high-value collectibles is the presence of rare mint errors, die varieties, and exceptional preservation, including off-center strikes, broad strikes caused by missing collars, clipped planchettes, lamination errors, die cracks, die chips, misaligned dies, weak strikes, and other production anomalies that occurred at the Royal Canadian Mint during high-speed manufacturing, all of which are now actively sought by error coin collectors. Particularly dramatic and visually striking error examples, especially when authenticated and graded by professional services, have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars, while extremely rare or unique error coins, top population certified pieces, or coins with exceptional eye appeal and historical relevance have reached the $1,000 range in auctions and private sales. From a collector's perspective, the 1976 Canadian 5 cents is especially appealing because it represents a pure nickel era, a classic monarch portrait, and a historically significant year tied to national pride and global recognition, making it attractive to both traditional Canadian coin collectors and modern numismatists who focus on transitional periods. Ultimately, the 5 cents Canada 1976 in very fine condition stands as a powerful reminder that coin value is shaped not only by age or denomination, but by historical context, composition, design symbolism, rarity, condition, and unique minting characteristics. And while millions were once produced for everyday use, the right example with the right features can transform a simple 5-cent coin into a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, securing its place as an underrated yet fascinating chapter in Canadian numismatic history. Next video. The 5 cents Canada 2012, commonly referred to as the 2012 Canadian nickel, is a modern yet highly significant coin that reflects the evolution of Canadian coinage in the 21st century, demonstrating how even a recent circulation issue can gain strong numismatic importance and unexpected market value when historical context, condition, and unique minting characteristics come together, because although millions of 5-cent coins were struck for everyday use in 2012, only a small percentage survive today in attractive collectible condition or with rare production features that can elevate their value into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Canadian 5-cent coin has a long tradition dating back to the early 1900s, and by 2012 it had become an enduring symbol of Canadian identity and daily commerce, continuing a design legacy that balances tradition with modern minting technology. The obverse of the 2012 Canadian 5 cents features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt, which is notable for its uncrowned and realistic depiction of the monarch, symbolizing a modern and approachable representation of the crown. And in very fine condition the coin shows smooth, even circulation wear while still retaining a clear facial outline, visible eye, nose, and chin structure, partial hair detail, and sharp, readable inscriptions such as Elizabeth II, DG Regina, and the date 2012, all of which contribute to solid visual appeal for collectors. The reverse proudly displays the iconic beaver, one of Canada's most powerful national symbols representing hard work, perseverance, and the country's fur trade heritage, and in very fine examples the beaver's body outline, head, tail, and surrounding water lines remain distinct, along with bold lettering of Canada and 5 cents, maintaining the timeless strength of this classic design. Compositionally, the 2012 Canadian 5-cent coin was struck in nickel-plated steel, a material adopted by the Royal Canadian Mint to reduce costs and improve durability, marking a clear departure from the earlier pure nickel issues and highlighting Canada's shift toward advanced, efficient minting technology, which adds an important layer of historical interest for collectors who study transitions in coin composition. The year 2012 itself is notable in Canadian history as a period of economic recovery following the global financial crisis, increased reliance on electronic payments, and growing public debate about the future of low-denomination coins, making surviving examples of 5-cent coins from this era symbolic of a changing monetary landscape. While the majority of 2012 Canadian 5-cent coins remain common in heavily circulated condition and typically trade at face value, what transforms certain examples into high-value collectibles is the presence of rare mint errors, varieties, and exceptional preservation, including off-center strikes, broad strikes from missing collars, clipped planchettes, plating defects, peeling or missing nickel plating, lamination errors, die cracks, die chips, misaligned dies, weak strikes, and struck-through grease or debris errors, all of which occurred during high-speed minting operations and are now actively sought by error coin collectors worldwide. Particularly dramatic and visually striking error coins, especially when authenticated and graded by professional third-party services, have demonstrated the ability to sell for hundreds of dollars, while exceptionally rare, unique, or top population certified examples have reached the $1,000 range in specialized auctions and private sales, proving that even a modern steel-based coin can carry serious numismatic and financial value. From a collector's perspective, the 2012 Canadian 5 cents is appealing because it represents the modern era of Canadian coinage, combining traditional national symbolism with contemporary materials and minting techniques, making it attractive to both modern coin collectors and specialists who focus on composition changes and minting technology. Ultimately, the 5 cents Canada 2012 in very fine condition stands as a strong reminder that coin value is not determined solely by age or metal content, but by a complex combination of history, design, composition, rarity, condition, and unique minting features. And while most examples remain ordinary pocket change, the right coin with the right characteristics can transform a simple 5-cent piece into a collectible valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars, securing its place as a fascinating and underrated chapter in modern Canadian numismatic history. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.